Дивися на виходи.
In the heart of Crimea, Russia's pride in air defense, the S-400 system and its missile command has met a devastating fate. Once portrayed as an impenetrable wall against aircraft and ballistic missiles, it now lies in ruins, undone by Ukraine's precision strikes. Western-made ATACMS and advanced drones pierced through layers of defenses, exposing flaws that Moscow never anticipated. What was meant to secure the skies has instead become a burning reminder of vulnerability. And this latest strike is more than destruction, it is a turning point. Watch closely as the footage reveals how Ukraine dismantled Russia's most formidable shield. The destruction of Russia's missile command and S-400 air defense system in Crimea took place on March 17, 2026. According to reports from Ukraine's Special Operations Forces, units from the Medium Strike Component carried out a coordinated attack against several high-value targets across the region. In an official statement released on social media, the Special Operations Forces confirmed that the command post controlling Russian missile systems and mobile firing groups was hit in the area of Ukrainian in Crimea. In the settlement of Shkilin, also in Crimea, drone strikes targeted hidden elements of Russia's S-400 air defense system. Ukraine published video footage showing the attack, indicating the use of unmanned aircraft for precision targeting of command and air defense infrastructure. According to the Special Operations Forces, this operation is part of a wider campaign aimed at weakening Russia's layered air defense network in the occupied territory. Known by NATO as the SA-21 Growler, the S-400 Triumph is Russia's flagship long-range surface-to-air missile system. It was designed to counter aircraft, cruise missiles, and ballistic missiles. The S-400 is not just a single missile. It is an integrated air defense architecture built to deny enemy air superiority over wide areas. Developed by Almaz-Antey as the successor to the aging S-300 family, the S-400 entered service with Russia in 2007. It was created to modernize the Soviet layered air defense doctrine, with greater range, multi-target engagement, and improved radar tracking. Functionally, the S-400 is the backbone of Russia's anti-access and area denial strategy. Its core components include the 91N6E Big Bird acquisition radar, the 92N6E Gravestone engagement radar, command and control vehicles, and multiple transporter erector launchers. The system can also integrate with Panzer Point Defense units, S-300 batteries, and early warning radars. Operating as part of a wider integrated air defense system, the S-400 shares targeting data across units and can coordinate strikes at different altitude bands. Reports claim the S-400 can launch several types of missiles at different ranges. The 40N6 missile is said to reach up to 400 kilometers. The 48N6 family extends coverage to 250 kilometers. The 9M96E2 missile reaches 120 kilometers, but is optimized for maneuvering targets. Together, these options give Russia flexible layers of air defense, from long-range interception to short-range point protection. Ukrainian forces have adapted their strike tactics to weaken Russia's advanced S-400 Triumph air defense system. They rely on a combination of long-range drones, Western-supplied missiles, and sophisticated intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance data. Ukrainian operators often prioritize destroying the 92N6E Gravestone engagement radar and the 91N6E Big Bird acquisition radar, rather than only targeting the launchers. Destroying these radars makes the entire battery ineffective in combat because it loses the ability to detect, track, and engage targets. Ukraine frequently uses unmanned aerial vehicles to exceed the S-400's ability to track and intercept multiple threats at the same time. In several cases, drone strikes have been used to neutralize launchers, as seen in reported attacks in Crimea and Russia's Belgorod region. In November 2024, when Washington approved the use of American ATACMS ballistic missiles against internationally recognized Russian territory, Ukrainian forces destroyed 2 S-400 launchers in the Kursk region on November 23. Even more striking, 2 months later, another successful strike neutralized a 92-6 detection radar near the front line close to Belgorod in Kursk. The destruction of Russia's S-400 air defense system in Crimea is a major setback for Russian forces. It disrupts their layered air defense network, creates a significant gap in surveillance, and reduces their ability to protect vital military, logistics, and naval infrastructure. The loss of the 92-6E and 91-6E radars, often described as the eyes of the S-400, makes the entire expensive battery ineffective. As a result, Russian troops in the region are now vulnerable to future Ukrainian missile and drone strikes. The S-400 was the core of Russia's defense in Crimea, designed to control the airspace over the Black Sea and southern Ukraine. Losing this system weakens Russia's ability to maintain its blockade and to protect its Black Sea fleet. With each system costing up to $1 billion, replacing it will be difficult, especially with production limits. Ukraine's ability to use drones to neutralize a system built to counter UAVs highlights failures in Russia's intelligence and operational capacity. This erodes the reputation of the S-400 as an unbeatable defense. The systematic removal of these defenses also opens the way for Ukraine to deploy other assets more effectively. Fighter jets, such as the F-16, will be able to operate with a lower risk of being shot down, further shifting the balance of power in the skies over Crimea. The destruction of Russia's missile command and S-400 defenses in Crimea is not just another strike, but a decisive moment that reshapes the battlefield. By removing the radars and command posts that once controlled the skies, Ukraine has exposed the weakness of Moscow's most advanced shield and created a gap that cannot be easily repaired. With each system costing close to $1 billion and production limited, Russia faces a challenge it cannot quickly overcome. For Ukraine, this victory opens the door to deeper operations, allowing drones, missiles, and even future F-16 fighter jets to operate with greater freedom and less risk. The fall of the S-400 is more than a tactical loss. It is a symbol of vulnerability, a blow to Russia's reputation, and the beginning of a new chapter in the struggle for air superiority over Crimea and the Black Sea.